Hi everyone, I'm Iverson Lee. Welcome to this Power Up Your Day Master series episode number 7. And all of this episode here, is total of 10 episodes, and the reason I doing this is because to help a beginner. If you're a beginner, this will be helpful for you because I want to share with you a proper way how do you derive information from your Barter chart, or you can call it the astrology chart, so you can use those information and take certain action to improve your life, right? And in order to do that, the first thing here, you need to actually get your Barter chart ready. So as shown on the screen right now, there's a link on the screen. So click on it and then key in your date, time, and your time of birth and your gender. Then you are good to go. Okay, do it now. All right, so you might actually discover that there are plenty of information inside the chart. And to start this, we want to look at one piece of information first, which is yourself, right? You need to actually look on this section here, what we call the day master, right? So all of you here right now, look at this session here, because this session here represents who you are. Because if you know who you are, you know actually your strength, your talent, then you know how to maximize your capacity in life. And in result of that, you can have a great destiny, right? You're happier, you actually live a fulfilled life. So therefore, this is a very, very important element in the chart. So once you actually identify this, there are a total of 10 different day masters, right? And today, since it's episode number 7, we'll talk about a Yang Metal Day Master. So every episode we'll talk about one. So if you're a Yang Metal Day Master, or maybe your family members or your children or your friends is this Day Master, then pay attention, because you are going to actually get to know more about yourself, right? If you are Yang Metal Day Master. So first of all, each of these Day Master here represents certain image. So by knowing those image representation, then it's easier for you to learn it. And also to relate to it better. So this Yang Metal Day Master represents I would say a raw metal, unpolished metal, or like an X, right? So it's a rough metal basically, right? And the moment you actually visualize this, I would say that a rough metal or an X right now. So normally this type of person here are very tough. Yeah, among all the 10 stem day master, this is the toughest of the lot, right? They are tough. Yeah, be it you're female or male or female, it doesn't matter. You still actually have this so-called inner strength inside, right? So why? You might ask why, right? So it's because this is a thing about this. For raw metal, what you need to do actually to melt the metal. Yeah, you need a very high temperature fire and you need to melt it for a sustainable period of time in order to melt it, right? So they're very tough. They don't crack under pressure easily, right? So if you actually want to actually find someone that able to work and perform under pressure, then Yang Metal is the person you need to look for, right? And the second one here is if you look at all the Yang Metal here, they are very decisive. So because if you actually learn the word or you came across the word decision, right? In Latin, the word decision represents to cut, right? To cut on something, right? Just like as if like an axe, you're chopping something, right? They cut into the half. So decision is about cutting into half and then you decide one of it, right? So that is a true decision. So how do you actually define a true decision? Yeah, true decision is a 100% commitment to the result and then cutting off all other possibilities. Right, that is a true decision. So therefore, since this X here is ability to chop wood, so this also represent they have a very decisive mind, right? So this is a good thing, right? Because in life here is don't worry about making wrong decision, right? But you need to worry if you don't dare to make a decision, right? If you make a wrong decision, you can always follow up with another decision to correct it, right? But it's worse if you don't dare to make a decision in the first place, right? Because you cannot change anything if you don't make decision. So if you're a Yang Metal person, you are good at decision making. Okay, all right. So and then the third thing here is this Yang Metal person also, they're very altruistic. So which means that they are very selfless and they're willing to help their friends, right? To fight for a cause or to help the less fortunate, right? So they enjoy the camaraderie of a team fighting for a cause, right? So if you are Yang Metal, and normally they will actually help their friends. Okay, so which is good, right? And finally, if you want to actually activate this Yang Metal power, so all Yang Metal person, they are master of execution. right? You think about this, right? In this whole world, 90% of the people are thinker, right? They talk a lot, but nothing gets done, right? So if you're yang metal, your special ability is the ability to execute stuff. Not only just to execute, but you're able to execute it fast, right? So that is your value. Okay, so remember that, because if you're able to actually focus on this and harness this skill on consistent basis, you actually see a lot of opportunity available to you. Okay, all right, so I hope you enjoyed this session here about yang metal. So if you are interested to know more information, you can connect with me via these 3 channels here, via YouTube or Instagram or Telegram, okay, as shown on the screen right now. And okay, all right, so on the next episode, which is episode number 8, I'm going to talk about another day master, which is the Yin Metal Day Master. So if you're Yin Metal Day Master, stay tuned for the next episode, which I'm going to release it in a couple of days' time. Okay, so till then, I wish all of you here have a healthy and prosperous life. I'm Iverson Lee. Keep in touch, and I see you then.